Hello, my friend. Your back is itchy today? Don't worry, I can scratch your back for you. Yeah, go ahead, take a seat right here. Are you comfy? Good. Yeah, my back itches sometimes too. Sounds like what you need is a really thorough one, okay? I'm gonna start up at the top of the neck. And start there. I'm gonna move from the center to the sides. And then I'm going to just work my way from the nape of your neck down to where it meets your shoulders, making sure that I go down the center where your spine is, down the sides, all around the back. And where your neck meets your shoulders, I'm going to do a bit of scratching there. Yeah, being really thorough. And then I'm going to go from the base of your neck over to your shoulders. So from the base of your neck all the way to the tip of each shoulder. Then I'm going to focus on your shoulder blades. So this time I'm going to move down and I'm going to go from the sides. So from the edges of your shoulders, I'm going to go down to right where your shoulder meets your arm, or your chest or torso. And we're going to scratch right in that area that's close to the underarm. That's an area that can be hard to get sometimes. Then I'm going to move inward and I'm going to trace the outside of your shoulder blades. And then I'm going to get on the top of your shoulder blades. And work my way down to the bottom. So I'm getting all of that contour on top of and around the shoulder blades. Then I'm going to do the same thing on the inside. I'm going to shape the contour of the inside of the shoulder blade from top to bottom. So that all of your shoulder blade, every single area around it and on top of it, has been thoroughly scratched. Then I'm going to move to your center of your back, the upper back, right where your spine is. And I'm just going to scratch this area all over. So we've worked outside in for your upper back. And then I'm going to work down to the middle of your back, down along your spine, and then I'm going to make my way to the sides, going up and down and side to side. Across your back. So, making sure that I get right along the spine, just under your shoulder blades, to the sides of your back. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down your spine even further. And I'm going to go to your lower back. Right where that area caves for the spine, that little dip in your back, and I'm scratching all around there. And out to the sides. And I'm going to get right along all that area. So if you were to wear a waistband, I'm just getting that entire bottom section. Now, I'm going to get right along, and with your consent, I'll go no further down than this, but where the panty line would usually meet, right around the hips. So right where that line, where your pants would be, where right around the waist there. How does that feel? Good? Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over all those areas again. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a very fast, aggressive kind of scratching. And then we'll end it off with some slow, gentle scratching, okay? It will not hurt at any point, but if it does, just let me know, okay? In the meantime, I just wanted to check in on you, see how you're doing. I know that it's been a busy time, and maybe you've been feeling a lot of obligations or pressure. Just want to make sure that you're taking care of yourself and making time for you. Yeah. So, I know that with the end of the year coming up, it's probably going to feel like even more pressure. The time of year where most people are finished spending money, it starts becoming a bit scary. So I hope that you'll remember that it is never too late or too early to start your goals. And they don't have to be huge goals either. I know a lot of people talk about New Year's resolutions, but I think the best time to make a change is when you feel you can. You don't need a date or a time, and you don't have to end it either. I think one of the reasons some resolutions go unsolved or unmet is because don't see it as a long-term thing. They don't see it as a bettering of their life. They see it as a thing that has a start and an end. Something to be conquered, not something to be grown into. So, if you're planning on any resolutions, let me know how I can help. And remember, it doesn't have to be the 1st of January to make them or start them. And as a matter of fact, sometimes it's better to let them happen when you feel ready. When you feel that you can stick to it. And you know, it's a process. So if you feel you can stick to it, or maybe even if you don't, give it a try. Because you never know when you'll be able to make it into a long-term habit. You never know when it will start coming naturally to you. And that, I think, is the really cool part. But I'll be right here for you for any support you need, okay? Even if it's a little thing, even if it doesn't seem important, if it is important to you, then it is important. Not everybody runs at the same pace. And that's good. That's why we have each other. Okay. I'm gonna start with some slower scratches now, because your back must be feeling very satisfied. So we're going to make sure that it continues to feel that way. But I want to thank you again for being an amazing friend. Whatever your goals are, I wholeheartedly believe that you will achieve them. You are capable. And I know you will do incredible things. But you have to give yourself permission to fail. To experience things that don't work. And you also have to give your permission to succeed, so that when you finally see the results of all your hard work, that you can say, I am allowed to feel good about this, because I did something that was hard for me. I put in the effort, and I am better for it. I hope you will never forget